Peace be upon you. How are you all? I hope you are doing well. Today's recipe is about creamy basbousa. It's a very delicious and special recipe that some people often complain is too difficult to prepare, and that there are secrets that no one tells them about. Today, I will share with you all the highlights of this recipe and a very simple method that will amaze you with its wonderful taste. Also, the secrets of the prepared cream that you haven't tasted before in your life. Follow me in this video to learn the secrets of this easy, wonderful, and delicious recipe that surprises everyone. Its preparation is very easy, and its presentation method is also distinctive and very tasty and special compared to any other dessert dishes that you can't stop eating from. Let's start with the syrup. Put 1¼ cups of sugar and 1¼ of water and the juice of half a lemon. After putting the ingredients in a pot, we place it on the fire and do not stop stirring until the syrup begins to boil. After it begins to boil, stir it for a minute to a minute and a half, and then remove it from the heat to cool. Now let's start preparing the basbousa ingredients. 1 cup of medium grain semolina, 1 cup of coconut, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon of vanilla. You mix the dry ingredients until they are completely blended. After the dry ingredients have mixed, we start adding the liquids. 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of yogurt, another cup of oil, and 1 egg. These are all the ingredients you mix until they blend. The duration is just a minute, and we do not exaggerate in mixing because the more we mix, the more it gives us a more cohesive texture. So, we only mix for about a minute. This basbousa will be large in size, suitable for group events and family occasions. Now, begin by spreading half of the mixture in the mold and put it in the oven just until the ingredients set, only for about 10 to 12 minutes. During this time, now start preparing the cream and its ingredients. 2 cups of water, 1 cup of evaporated milk, half a cup of powdered milk, a quarter cup of starch, and 7 cubes of unsalted cheese or equivalent cream cheese without salt. Start whipping the ingredients with a hand blender, then put them on the fire and keep stirring after it starts to boil. Put a can of cream weighing 170 grams. Creamy and very delicious, with a wonderful texture, and the evaporated milk gives it a wonderful taste. But after you have prepared the basbousa, Notice that it is still white from the bottom, only took the yellow color from the edges. So do not exaggerate in cooking it just enough that it dries. We put it at a temperature of 180. As soon as it dries, we immediately remove and pour the cream. Look, the basbousa mixture is still smooth, and not as the door complains that the mixture of basbousa is solid and puts more liquids and spoils the texture. As I told you, this recipe is 100% successful. Try it, and you will be amazed by its taste and how easy it is. Then we poured the cream, we wait for about 7 minutes, and then start distributing the mixture, just waiting for the cream until the surface solidifies a bit, so that the cream mixture does not mix with the basbousa mixture now. After we have finished distributing the mixture, we put it in the oven at a temperature of 180 until the surface of the basbousa dries and is fully cooked. It does not take the yellow or golden color. I open the oven in the last minutes until it takes the perfect color from above, and we perform the tooth test. We start cutting it thus. If you want a more regular shape, cut it after you have soaked it with syrup. But I wanted it to soak from all sides, because the cream locks the syrup from soaking, so I make sure to cut it until it soaks from all sides, and we are sure that the sugar ratio in this basbousa is suitable 100%, and also the syrup ratio is suitable. So apply it with this recipe, and you will be amazed at how easy it is, because many think it is very difficult and may fail if they prepare it. But if you follow this method with its steps for basbousa, syrup, and cream, it will be 100% successful. And now I start cutting the basbousa, and it is not preferable to serve it except cold because the cream is hot if you and we leave it to cool a little in the refrigerator. Then we decorate it with crushed pistachios. Look at its perfect and very beautiful shape. It is very delicious, distinctive and perfect consistency. And the recipe is successful 100%. And everyone who tastes it likes its taste and asks about the method. I hope you try it, and it gains your admiration. And in the end, if you liked the video, do not forget to put the like button and subscribe to the channel and share the video and in another recipe.